I like nice cars. I like BMWs. I like the fancy luxury cars. And as soon as anybody leaves college and you start working, what do? You want to get yourself a nice car. But the reality is that car payment is a money pit. Not only are you paying interest, but you're paying interest on a depreciating liability. This car is going to lose money. As soon as you take that $50,000 car off of the lot, it's going to be worth $42,000 in the seconds that you put in the keys and drive it off of the lot. Immediately, it's going to lose about 20% of its value. Why? Because that car is a depreciating asset that has a certain lifespan. It can only be driven for so long. So now, as you drive the car, it's becoming less and less valuable. As the car becomes older, it's becoming less and less valuable. And on top of that, you're paying interest to finance that. And now you might think, but Jaspreet, cars are expensive. How am I supposed to afford a car without a car payment? Well, when you wanted to buy that $50,000 car, you had to put down some cash. You might have had to put down $8,000 to finance that $50,000 car. If you take that $8,000 and use it to buy a car with cash, well, now you own a car without the car payment. It's not a BMW, but it might be a used Toyota Corolla, and now this used Toyota Corolla with 70 to 80 or 100,000 miles on it is going to be now in a good working condition. You don't want to buy a bad working condition car. This is the car now that you can take to work. Doesn't look as nice, but now you can take that $500 a month that you were putting towards the BMW and put that towards your investments. I know this is hard. I'm still driving a beat down Toyota today. I make good money. I have a good income. My business is generating good money. My employees drive better cars than I do. But I am working to build the business. I am working to accumulate more rental properties. I am working to accumulate more wealth because that's more important to me right now than a car. I'm going to buy myself a nice car. Don't get me wrong. I'm probably going to buy myself a newer car at some point in the near future. But that car, I know, is a money pit. And I don't want to just sink. I could go to the store tomorrow and buy myself a $150,000 whatever. But the $150,000 has way more value in my business. It has way more value buying real estate. But the key is you got to know what's more important to you right now. Is it the car or is it the rental property? Is it the car or is it building that wealth? Is it the car or is it cash flow? And this is a difficult thing to answer because you can't show off the cash flow or the rental property the way you can your BMW. But one of these things is going to build you real wealth. The other isn't. If at the very least you're putting a little bit of money into your savings every month and you're putting a little bit of money into your investments every month, you are winning financially because the key to building wealth is consistent investments. Small, consistent investments, week after week after week, no matter what. If you keep doing that, you are following the recipe to become wealthy. Because the difficult part is sticking with this investment strategy when your friend's having a baby shower, when someone's getting married, when you got to go to a birthday party and now you got to buy a gift and you don't have money anymore to invest. If you can follow a system where you pay yourself first, where you invest your money and you save your money first, and then you only spend whatever's left, you cut back on your spending if you don't have money to invest, you don't cut back on your investments, now you are truly following a path to build wealth because you're building your wealth before you make everybody else rich. And that's really the true secret to building wealth. My God, if you do not have a decent mindset, it is going to be impossible for you to become wealthy. I have seen so many smart people, so many educated people who have such a negative attitude towards wealth, success, successful people, that you're constantly just spewing negativity towards the world, towards wealth, towards this idea of investing. How do you ever expect to become wealthy if all you do is hate on other people who have become wealthy? If all you do is hate on this idea of building wealth for yourself because you say it's so hard, it's so difficult, oh, only rich people can do this, oh, this is for greedy people. Well, how do you ever expect to have any sort of financial freedom if you constantly hate on the idea of doing it? If you have a broke mindset, you're going to be broke in your bank account. That's why I keep saying you got to be wealthy in your mindset before you can hit wealth in your bank account. But that requires you now to go out and actually work on that mindset. I don't have a ton of mindset education on my channel, but there's a bunch of people who talk about the value of building a growth mindset, of changing the way that you think. You got to rewire your brain because the way you think is going to impact what you do, and what you do is going to impact what you get. So if you want to change what you get, you got to start by changing what you think, because if you don't have a good mindset, it doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter if you have the best recipe towards success. You will never have a chance to become successful. If you enjoyed this short clip from my longer videos, here's another clip that I think you'll love. And while you're at it, if you're interested in learning more about how to start generating passive income, our team put together an amazing guide on how to start generating passive income for free. All you got to do is click that button right over there. Thank you for watching, and as always, keep hustling.